Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough as Markus Wulfhart. We are fighting both Lothern and the Last Defenders. That's our main targets. Every once in a while in Lustria over by Itza, we have to fight the Children of the Old Ones when our hostility level ranks up. Let's go ahead and get some simple movement out of the way. We're just kind of shuffling these agents around here. I feel kind of bad for Roderick. This is like all he's doing right now. But he's really good at assaulting units, so that's kind of why he's over here. And then we have two armies that are heading westward. We're going to go attack the Bloodhall Coven. And so to get that underway, let's just cruise down here. Now, I don't think the Bloodhall Coven is going to like show up over here. This army, led by Nude, or Knud, I don't know, recently raised Cavern of the Mlexigor. That's where the defenders of the Great Plan were, Nikai's vassal faction. And Nikai's been dead for forever. Let's go ahead and get this other army just force marching down this way to catch up. We're going to need both these armies to get through the Dark Elves over here. I imagine that they have quite a few units over there. Just one second. I got an ant crawling on me. We have ants in our kitchen right now. It's a real pain in the neck. We have 13,000. 13,000. We are going to be building stuff, but maybe we'll wait till after our battles. And then, you know, this guy up here, what have you been doing? You've been providing public order. Characters 4. So we could pull him out of here. We don't actually need him in here. What's this public order look like? Finally going up, and we're actually taxing there and stuff too. Two more turns, and then we can get rid of all these growth buildings and build some public order. So he doesn't really need to be in here anymore for that. Ooh, here's a good... Yeah, we'll probably end up building that. Okay, let's go over to Markus's army. I can't remember if we caught him in an ambush or if our ambush failed and then they came over here. But we just defeated Tehenui, and we're going to go ahead here with Jorik and get wound. And then with Markus, it's a really tough choice for me here. Oh, boy. I think we need to finish this army off and then just go take this settlement over here. That's what I think. And this person is in a boat. I'm going to bring him up onto land where he could get wounded. He's all yellow. Do you even have anything? Not really. Could we give you anything? We could increase your armor a little bit. Whoop-de-doo. But you wouldn't end up in Markus's army anyway, I don't think. Okay, so for now, he's there. All right, Markus, let's do this. We're going to auto it. Nothing better die. Okay, good. We're going to take the leadership. Now, hopefully our movement goes all the way to the settlement with that army out of the way. It's very close. But we may not be able to get quite all the way there, so I'm gonna stop a little bit short.
Covering ground.
And then I forgot that we have Jorik in the army, so it doesn't matter that I stop short. But I was worried that there could be like a full stack in there. There's not though. Let's go ahead. Let's get this guy moving more this way. Maybe he can catch up to them and block them, prevent them from getting all the way down here. But we should be able to get this, sweep up, knock out Tlaqua. And looks like Jorik skilled up again in there. Cool. We have some heroes out and about. He's just cruising around up here in the Straits of Lothern to make sure that there's no High Elf armies coming down this way. And then over here we got some action. We're going to deal with that in just a moment. I have a feeling this guy's gonna get wounded. Recently we captured Val's Anvil, and this is something else I'd like to build so that we have recruitment here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do that. And the garrison building is upgrading. Now, here. Ooh, Caledor's Repose. We're going to be able to swing around the corner here and go get that. And then the other settlement we need to get is Tor Sethai. And I'm just wondering... I think we're going to let Lothern hold on to this for a little while. I think it's more important to come quickly over here and get Lothern, Glittering Tower, and the Tower of Lysine. Okay, we're going to be attacking with our artillery and gun army. Hoo-hoo. Says we will not win. Let's go ahead and encircle and bring up our reinforcements, because then we might win. But I don't know. Our reinforcements are really not that spectacular. But it is now a little bit more in our favor. So, leadership, and leadership for one of those units. Okay, they got 2 dragons, 2 dragon princes. We want to try to get our demigriff knights with the halberds into the dragon princes. We want to shoot the moon dragons. And we're probably going to have to, like, suicide our great swords, which unfortunately are Imperial supply units. And I think they're the last of the great swords that we have. Hopefully our reinforcements come on. Oh my goodness, are you serious? It's a choke point. Well, that is spectacular. That is really nice. That's going to make this a lot easier. We have 5 Hellstorm rocket batteries. Our reinforcements are coming on over here. Okay, this is, you know what? This is very favorable. I like this. Okay, so we just set these here. And we can't quite hit their deployment zone. So I'm going to put 1 just a little bit forward. Or actually, no, I don't have to do that, do I? Okay, I'm going to go like that. I'm going to spread these down a little bit. Because I just know, without a doubt, truly in my heart, that they're going to land their dragons on it and ruin my day. I'm going to put our handgunners a little bit back, actually, and they'll kill the dragons as they come in. Our demigriffs need to intercept dragon princes, and so they're hidden. And then these demigriffs are hidden. Guard mode is off. Okay, so these guys are going to get punished pretty hard. And the reason why we don't need to put our Hellstorm rocket batteries in range is because we have the war wagons with mortars, and we can just move them up. And the AI is coming anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get like a strong, unified front in here with these guys. And then let's get up there. Get up there. Huntsmen, maybe a little bit more this way.
No lingering. Take the ground.
And then we have lots of cannons and whatnot.
Yes.
Okay, we are causing massive damage to this stuff down there. That is beautiful.
The Empire endures.
I love it.
Moving out, sir. Seeking enemy. Great cannon. By Ulrich's wrath. Mortar.
Maybe like
Detachments move.
that.
Sir.
What are they shooting at us with? Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, they can't do anything. They're totally gimped. I love it.
Ready for war.
So let's push this stuff up front. Oh, and you fly. That's cool.
Sigma.
That's very handy.
No lingering. At speed.
Oh my goodness. So
Ready for war.
I think we can put this here.
March. Load it, sir.
Let's go ahead and reposition our huntsmen.
Quickly. Handgunners. At speed.
Start repositioning our handgunners.
The ground. For the Warhammer. The Empire endures.
What is all down here that is just totally ineffective? And we have so much ammunition left, it's not even funny. Wow. Okay, I bet you our Demigryph Knights can really start to damage that stuff. So let's redirect some of these.
Cannons, fire. Yes, sir.
Okay. I think our Demigryph Knights over here
Demigryph Knights.
can essentially slaughter like all that stuff.
Spearmen. For the twin-tailed comet. The Heldenhammer.
Okay, we got one unit of Dragon Princes there.
Ready to serve. For the Emperor. Handgunners. For the Emperor. Moving now. Go. Whoa.
Get in there, that thing. Okay, we must stop the Dragon Princes, because here they come.
The Emperor.
Cannons, can you shoot that?
Charge.
Okay, I will sacrifice one Hellstorm rocket battery. No problem.
Orders. Understood. Mortar. Go.
Okay, there we go. We're in there.
Demigryph Knights. By Ulrich's Rock.
Now we got Dragon Princes here.
Attack.
Um,
Swordsman.
so there's going to be a tough fight for us here. Okay, they're charging in there. Let's get on you.
Demigryph Knights. By the twin
Okay, that should be going down.
great
And then we are in here annihilating the Dragon Princes.
Sigma! Sigma, preserve us! Ah!
Get on that.
Demigryph Knights!
Get on the Reavers.
Withdraw!
Start hammering this stuff.
Fire! Crew together! Fire! Now!
Stay on that. Oh, we got problems over here, huh?
Mortar! Take position! Loaded, sir! Go!
Let's bring our huntsmen over.
General! Very well! Attack! Demigryph Knights!
Killing the Dragon Princes, getting it done. Great swords, come this way, please.
The Empire endures!
Come off over there.
Hellstorm!
Okay, broke this.
Demigryph Knights!
Let's go get the archers with the light armor. We need to start bringing some of that stuff over here.
No! The Empire endures!
Blast them. Come back. How did you end up way down there anyways?
Swordsman!
And then mortars.
Mortar! Sigma, preserve us!
Start sacrificing our stuff down there. Because we are winning this fight.
Ready for war!
Get over here.
Speed!
Get in there.
Will be done! To battle!
Okay, the huntsmen.
Fire!
Nope. Let's get on this moon dragon. Get over there. Okay, we've cracked that. Let's charge in over here to the swordmasters.
Ranging targets! Hellstorm rocket battery! Moving now! We obey! The Heldenhammer!
Okay, looking good. What are you doing way down there? Oh, you must have chased something way off the field because I took guard mode off. Okay, we've won. And they're in the settlement, so they lose everything. Huh. I updated my recording software just before starting here, and it's supposed to be a really good version where if you run it in administrator mode, it doesn't lag as much, but it seems to have lagged even more. So I don't know. Maybe that was really jittery. I wasn't able to really see what the recording software was doing while I was playing the battle because there's just too much going on. Let's see how we fared. We didn't lose anything, so we fared pretty well.
Champion of the faith.
Okay.
I will marshal the band.
He's stuck in the settlement. Ooh, no, did we lose something? Or was he 19 out of 19? It looks correct. Maybe we're just missing a hero.
Tools of judgment ready.
Somebody that got wounded or something. I don't know. Hostility increased. Yay. We got to be careful about that because we need 2 armies to go get the Bloodhall Coven, but then the Children of the Old Ones are going to spawn in. Ooh, Seed of Rebirth. That's a good item. It's a talisman. We're going to give it to you. And then we're going to give you Wound Maker. Okay, so he regenerates. This guy's coming in to replace somebody else that died. Let's just go with Emperor's... No. Let's go with Imperial Gunnery because we got a bunch of artillery there.
To the provinces.
You're slowly leveling up. We'll get Gunnery as well. That's probably why these Hellstorm rocket batteries did so much damage.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Now, what can we recruit in a single turn? Nothing really. And get Halberdiers. How many turns do we got here? 2 turns? It's 2 turns anyways. Can I get a cannon? Kind of a tough choice. Maybe something to... Okay, a unit of Halberdiers. And my thinking on this is we deploy them kind of near the Hellstorm rocket batteries. They're infantry and anti-large. So the types of things that are going to rush into the rocket batteries are going to be things that are large and move quickly. So they can just kind of hang back and protect like any of the Hellstorm rocket batteries that need it. But then we still have the Demogryph Knights to move out and hit things that are large and like fast and mobile that don't fly, such as the Dragon Princes. So that's my thinking on that. How many turns do we got here? 2. This unit's really depleted. 3 turns for them. That's not terrible. We can live with that. Okay, so that all went well so far. Let's go ahead and move you this way. And we have researches available. Isn't there one that gives us missile resist when fighting High Elves? Missile resistance against elves. We've already got it. Huh. What do we want here? I suppose it doesn't really matter to me. Any one of them. So do not tell me about research for now. And let's go ahead and go play in our settlements. Okay, where's our money makers? Our money makers that have things to be built that increase money is what we want to do. Okay, we don't need the walls there. Here we go. Here's a potential money maker, Itza. Right. So what can we put in here? I mean, do we need more money out of Itza? I don't think we do. I don't think we need the Skaven building at all. I really can't see any reason why I would build these. Even on Legendary, the Skaven Undercities have been kind of non-existent. in this campaign. This is the first campaign I started since they introduced the Undercities, though. So I can't remember exactly what I wanted to do here. Okay, so we've already got the armory. What else is tier 3 that's military? Because that was the other thing, is this was kind of a military settlement. What's the public order here? It's +9. Why is the public order so high? Which buildings are... How are we getting 21 from buildings? Is it this? This doesn't give any public order, right? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. So then 11 from the other. I was like, we could build a public order building over here if we need it, but we don't. So I was thinking that we had public order buildings in here. Okay, I'm a dummy. So, you know, I kind of like the idea of the Imperial Academy. It's 9,000. And then over here in Chakwa, I think we were going to do lumber or... Well, this is 8% income from all buildings, and I think that helps more on this because 8% of 1,200 is 96. And then, of course, we have this building here. So, yeah, in Chakwa, we'll do the roads. In Itza, we'll do that. And then we probably can't afford much else. Okay, so going back to our money makers, Scorpion Coast, our starting settlement. We'll go ahead, we'll build that. And then, oh, apparently we have choices down here. So no resources, no special resources. And no special resources here. How much are the roads? 450. And how much is this? 675. So it'd be 1350 for 2 of them. So let's go ahead and... Well, in the Citadel of Dusk, we'll build that. In the Tip of Lustria, we'll build this, because that's going to be more income overall. If we ever decide to get rid of the walls, we could build the toll gates. And then... I don't really have Pistoliers or Outriders, so I don't really care about the upkeep of 3%. Maybe just replacing that with roads would be more beneficial, especially since this is fully upgraded. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. I just don't see myself really using Pistoliers and Outriders, and even if I do, we can afford it without any special bonuses. We're going to ignore the damaged building, and then where do I think we might get some action? Maybe over here where Marcus is, but it doesn't matter because as soon as I click this button, the camera's going to start moving around anyways. All right, Lothern, what do you got for me? A Lithanar, and then we're just straight on to Teclis. Teclis has been a very reliable ally for us this campaign. He has helped in a few circumstances. Oh, they're coming back to sack or raise this. Maybe they'll occupy. It's not worth fighting. Okay, so they're trying to get down there and save that smaller settlement. Nagaron and Tomb King's up here. Grand Hierophant Katep. The Exiles of Nehek, that's the actual faction name. They just go back and forth. Like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over these couple provinces. I would love to send an army up here and start weakening the Dark Elves, but we just can't afford to spare anything right now. Maybe after we get rid of the last defenders, we can send armies up that way. Settlement sacked, ready for duty. A Witch Hunter, campaign line of sight. Income from trade, faction wide for Roderick. And then another one, which I guess has to go on a lord, that other one. Let's, we have lords up here that might be able to boost our trade. Income from all buildings, tax rate, income from trade, 8%. Let's go ahead and get that on you. Because we do have a fair amount of income from trade, 4,400, so 8% is 80 for every 1,000. So that's 320 per turn. That adds up. Here's the witch hunter that's ready for duty. Let's just move him that way. Let's come a little bit further up here, and then we can bring you through there. We have a sword of Cain. We could take it. We could take the sword of Cain. Okay, I'm gonna come to here and encamp. And then we'll leave them in the city, or, you know, we're going to come down to here and ambush.
This will bolster the nation.
My hope would be that Elithanar pulls in some regiments of renown and comes up to like here thinking they can destroy this army. And then we counterattack and possibly push up to Lothern. Although I don't know about that. It's got a strong garrison. Markus, you're going to come wipe this out. I think we can auto this. Hostility increases once again. Well, let's go ahead and get that up. Let's turn off the taxes. When it levels up, we can throw a public order building in here, and that should ensure that we don't have to come back and hassle with this. And then after we take care of this here, we can swing down. We'll swing out to Suntree Glades and then Plain of Tusks. And then eventually, I guess Markus might have to kill these greenskins. Now, are you at war with the dwarves? You are. So it might be worthwhile for us to get this diplomatic relations with the dwarves and then enter into diplomacy with them to get like a military alliance to kill off the greenskins or something like that. We'll see. It doesn't look like you can reach him. You can. Let's try to assault units. We got a 9% chance of being wounded. We failed, but we weren't wounded, so good enough for me. And that's Hertwig Van Hal. He's our special witch hunter. All right, over here.
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay, I don't want to take attrition. So it looks like, well, right up to there, we should not take attrition. Okay, and we are replenishing. And then here, if we encamp, we're okay. Coming after you, Dark Elves. You're at war with us, Teclis, Lothern. Not many people. And then, so these guys are only at war with this greenskins. I wanted to check and see if the dwarves were hostile, friendly, or at war with Teclis. In fact, now if we pop back over here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now it's showing us basically like how they feel. So they're improving. It's actually not bad. They kind of like each other. And that's important because if we were to try to go for a military alliance with Carrick Zorn, we don't want to find out that Carrick Zorn and... Why is Krakar over here? That Carrick Zorn and Teclis hate each other, and then we're, you know, end up at war with each other. Okay, what is going on over here? Why? What the hell?
Speak.
Ah, I hate that. When you press a key, it like moves you to people. I don't like it. I don't like that shortcut. Why is Krakar's picture right here? He's almost homeless. What is going on with that? I own this. This is mine. It's not Krokar. Strange. Let's go ahead and do garrison here. Let's upgrade that. That's most of our money for expenditures this turn. It doesn't bring us in any extra income, but it does help to keep this protected, which is also important.
March on the witches.
Okay, you're just gonna spin around in the desert here, Roderick.
The heretics. Hunt them out.
Okay, there's Noctilus. Yeah, not interested in repairing that. Okay, let's look at what we can build again. Let's go to our money makers. Scorpion Coast. Our public order is good for right now, so don't care. This should be upgraded. Not what I was hoping for. Not much useful out of tech list there. You're attacking this thing again? All right. No. I mean, if that's all you can do, then that's all you can do. That's silly. And then the Tomb King's got an army just a little bit south here. If Malekith can reach it in any way, shape, or form, it's like it'll be part of that little tit for tat that they've had going on for forever. For a very long time. Oh! Are they going to do it? 29 turns of siege holdout. I think Malekith is going to kill both those armies. Imminent rebellion. Okay, who cares? I always forget that we don't actually have rights of our own. Okay, they're all like max level. All right, Mr. Marcus. Let's go for another assault units here. Failure, but a skill point. Give you a Pegasus. You can fly around the map.
Markus Wulfhart.
Markus Wulfhart. Now there's an imminent rebellion here. But the last defenders will go first. So I'm going to set up
Markus.
in an ambush.
The trap is set.
And
By the comet.
Hertwig can damage the walls. So let's try that.
Out the heretics.
2 breaches. We damage him again next turn, and we'll be able to walk right in. Hopefully, Tic-Tac-Toe comes out, attacks Marcus, or attacks Statues of the God, gets hit by the ambush, and then the Rebellion comes up and attacks it, and then Marcus kills it off. We're in our territory. We replenish. Next turn, Hertwig damages the walls. Marcus comes up. We take the settlement very easily because it has a tiny garrison. That is the strategy there. Seems pretty sound. I like it. Where is Bloodhall Cove in here? Did I get the right spot? Nope. Here. Yes.
It is for the best.
Okay, can we just get...
Onward.
If we can get all the way into the water, we're good.
Who calls? Yes.
And then we get
Sound.
all the way into the water with you. We're good.
What?
Oh, you took a little bit of attrition. That I kind of don't like. Wild Heart increases power reserves while casting.
The nation calls. Hunt them out. Noble son of Britonia.
Noble son of Bretonia. You're the babysitter of Lustria is what you are.
March. Who calls? March.
Okay, glad we went over here. But they're doing their ritual. Oh my gosh.
The road is all.
So they're going to take damage there. And the Sword of Cain is now, it looks to be in the Glittering Tower.
Open gates. Seek out the heretics.
Success. So your walls are damaged.
Protector of
We can't get there quite this turn.
ever vigilant.
So let's
Your word is
switch over to 2 armies in ambush stance. And then so we got a couple turns here.
I trust no man.
Are you sweetling me?
You might actually be able to wound somebody.
Judgment is death.
no sleep.
Bunch of level 1 agents here. Oh, this guy's all done recruiting. I totally forgot that we were that we had this going on. I absolutely forgot. This is a decent army in some ways. What else do I want here? I totally forgot about this. That's also why our income per turn is starting to get hurt. Well, let's get 1, 2, 3 units of huntsmen that can kind of go behind these guys, and then 2 units of flagellants for this army. That puts us up to 19. And then we'll take this guy and we'll put him in here. That's what he'll do. I think that's kind of what I talked about doing previously. I just can't remember when I go away from a campaign for a few days and then I come back and it's like, what was I really doing with all these agents and whatnot? It's easy to lose track of that stuff. Missile resist is fine. Okay. Lothern is going to go fight Warband of the Eagle. They're going to absolutely crush them. But it slows them down just a, just a itty bitty bitty tiny bit. Really hard to figure out what exactly the priority is for Teclis's AI there, because he's got troops moving around in Lustria that he doesn't need. He's not really going after the last defenders on those islands to the south of Krakar's starting position. As predicted, Malekith just wiped the Tomb Kings like they were nothing. Come on, Katep, you need to put together a real army. Okay, with constructs and Ushabti and Tomb Guard. Then you might stand a chance against little old Malekith here. And he sets up an ambush. Like, why? It's probably an army full of skeletons. Ambushing where they probably have like no increased chance of the ambush even succeeding. Public order for 1,000, fine, whatever. Oh, the rebellion got kicked back a turn because we moved in with Markus, apparently. Okay, we're going to end this one here. When we come back in the next one, hopefully we're assaulting the Blood Hall. I do imagine that we're going to take this. That's going to kick our hostility up 2 levels, which means that we can't really push on Lothern. But, oh boy. And I'm not going to sit here and do nothing for 21 turns. That's just asinine. I'm not going to do that. So we'll see what happens. But I think we should go after the Blood Hall. And then the army that is more appropriate, which I think is Ian Van Altdorf, try to get him back over here before hostility hits 5, so that he can take care of the children of the old ones. The other army, after killing the Bloodhall Coven, can go up and settle this. And I'm hoping there's no elves in it, but we'll find out when we get to that point. I don't want to like sack this and knock it down a level. I just want to occupy it because then we pick up a tier 4 settlement just right there. But then after that, we might have to just kind of like dilly-dally back and forth with last defenders here to give the other army time to get back to Itza for the hostility increase, blah, 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 blah. So I think that's how it's all going to go. Now, let me know if you enjoyed this one with comments or thumbs up. If you care to do so, check out the rest of the channel and subscribe if you haven't already. And I appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good afternoon and take care.